trying to tax you. So my next question is, what does this actually look like today?
Banking bombshell causing shockwaves around the world.
Richest, most powerful people on the planet.
Hiding their money in an effort to avoid taxes.
Global shadow financial system for the rich. Secret offshore accounts.
Money laundering.
Widespread corruption and tax evasion.
Panama.
Panama Papers.
Panama Papers.
I remember the Panama Papers story breaking like a decade ago.
Yeah, it was huge.
And I think the reason that I didn't understand it is it was necessarily a very complicated story. It involved the analysis of just like terabytes of data and the mapping of connections. The Panama Papers were the leaked documents of this one company based in Panama. They were called Masai Fonseca, basically a one-stop shop for wealth defense. They served lots of different types of people. So there were criminals among their client base. There were also politicians. There were also like just regular old millionaires, right, who wanted to like use them to set up a trust or something. But a huge part of their client base was oligarchs.
The key thing about tax avoidance is you can only afford to do that once you've amassed a certain amount of capital.
An echelon of services that is only available to the richest of the rich. At the core of what these sort of major players in the wealth defense industry are doing, it's actually not that hard to understand. If you imagine any kind of asset, it can be money, it can be property, it can be stock or whatever. The government can only tax an asset if it knows who owns it, because you can't tax nobody. And so the job of the wealth defense industry is to muddy the link between an asset and its owner. You can see the asset, but you don't know who owns it. And you can see the rich person, but you don't really know what they own. The point is that the connection between asset and owner runs through a maze that is impossible to navigate.
The webs are different every time.
These shell companies, you can't emphasize how important they are to everything from campaign finance and financial secrecy and offshoring to the rise of oligarchy. They are this kind of core ingredient that touches on everything.
It sounds like this is supposed to be shadowy and difficult. I would love to understand at least a teaspoon of how these people hide their money.
So it's the whole thing here is that it's